All right, well, good evening and welcome to Rivercrest football on Rivercrest Athletics. We are live from the TEZ as your coach get ready to take on the Gentry Pioneers in the first round of the 4A state playoffs. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time that we go live. I'm Ronnie Dye, next to me, Todd Vincent, Danny Graham.
Good evening.
Who's up filming tonight?
Chris Owens.
Owens is up filming for us. So he stepping up for Bubba this week and going to bring you live broadcast of Colts football here, playoff time. The Colts blasted Blyville last week, 49-20 on the road to finish the regular season with a 7-3 record and represented the 4A3 as the number 2 seed. Gentry surrendered a 12-point fourth quarter lead last Friday to fall to rival Gravett 38-35. The Pioneers also have a 7-3 record and are the number 4 seed out of the 4A1 conference. The Pioneers own one of the best all-around offenses in 4A, averaging a whopping 491 yards a game and 43.4 points per contest. A big task for this Rivercrest Colt defense here tonight. They're led by dynamic senior quarterback Chris Bell. Bell has thrown for 2,113 yards, and he has 28 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions. He's also rushed for 856 yards and 14 more touchdowns on the ground. Senior running back Ty Hayes has rushed for 1,312 yards and 10 touchdowns while averaging 8.4 yards a carry for the Pioneers. Their wideout group is solid with 3 receivers having over 420 yards. That's Braden Warren. He'll be wearing number 2. Addison Taylor, who is wearing number 13. And then Dylan Jonigan, who wears number 3. And they also have 2 more having over 250 yards, Dylan Owens and Jonathan Corder. Dylan Owens will be wearing number 7, and Corder will be wearing number 25. So 5 receivers to throw to for Mr. Chris Bell and the Pioneer offense. On defense, they're led by Bennett Roberts, who has 63 tackles, 7 of those tackles for loss at the linebacker position. Also, linebacker Jonathan Corder has 58 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and 3 interceptions. And then you have Jared James, who has 52 tackles, 11 of those for loss, and 6 sacks. They lead this Pioneer defense. Of course, your Rivercrest Colts, they're no slouch on offense either. They average 42 points and just over 380 yards of offense per game. They're led by sophomore quarterback Cavante Washington, who's thrown for 1,312 yards and 14 touchdowns. He has only 3 interceptions on the season and has rushed for 353 yards and 5 touchdowns. Junior running back Kobe Turner's rushed for 1,015 yards and 19 touchdowns. And do-it-all junior athlete Michael Rayner is one of the best wideouts in 4A football. He has 38 receptions for 769 yards and 12 touchdowns. He's also rushed for 438 yards and 4 TDs. Senior wideout Jaden Stovall has 26 catches for 247 yards and 4 TDs. He's kind of picked things up here as of late and has been more involved with this offense and putting the ball in the end zone. And then Marcus Slayton, Wyatt Lancaster, and Trent Kimbrough lead the Colt defense. Slayton has 116 tackles, 21 tackles for loss, and 1.5 sacks. Lancaster with 102 tackles, 25 tackles for loss, 15 quarterback hurries, and 8 sacks. And then Trent Kimbrough, one of those seniors, has 81 tackles, 25 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks to lead the Colts. Be sure to stay with us as we get ready to bring you Rivercrest 4A state playoff action here in just a moment. We're about 7 minutes and 30 seconds away from kickoff here in this one. Todd?
Hey, man, we welcome you tonight to our favorite time of the year, state playoff time. And I tell you, reading those stats, we got 2 high-octane offenses tonight. So it's going to be who can figure out how to stop the other guy. Going to be windy tonight here on the field. Of course, we live in the wind tunnel here at Cortez Kennedy Field. It's always windy out here, it seems like, and it's extra windy tonight as we watch the flags there during the Star Spangled Banner. Those ROTC folks were having a hard time just holding them flags together. It was blowing so hard. So it's going to be a good challenge. Gentry comes from a long way. They're as far up in the corner of Arkansas above Fayetteville as you can get, about a 5.5-hour drive. And they're probably closer to Missouri than they are Fayetteville. And so they've come a long way. Nice charter bus tonight as we've seen them come in. And we do enjoy our playoffs. This is the 40th time out of 53 years that the Colts have been in the playoffs. 38 out of the last 41 years we've been in the state playoffs. And didn't get one this year, but we've got 33 conference championships over those 53 years. So, man, it's just as regular as rain around here for state playoff time, Ronnie.
Yeah, it's like you say, when you think of playoff football in Arkansas, you have to throw the Rivercrest Colts name out there as one of the staples there. So,
yeah.
I tell you what, it's going to be a cold one out here. We saw the players warming up. So, you know, they're out there.
Yeah, it's dropped about 25 degrees. I was telling the guys since about 2:30, it's dropped about 25 degrees. We're supposed to end up at around 48 degrees, I think, for the night's up. And they're even talking about a little sleet or snow in some of the more northern areas of our area tonight, overnight. So when it's 80 this week and now you're looking at that, it's a big temperature change for these players. And we've seen that out there in pregame warm-ups. A lot of shivering going on, a lot of guys wrapping up their arms around themselves trying to keep warm. So
a lot of drop passes too.
Yeah, a lot of drop passes and a lot of gym fingers and stuff like that. So we're looking to see how this is going to all play out tonight. The Gentry Pioneers, they was talking. Appreciate Danny doing all the stats and pregame stuff he does, but they've got 14 seniors, 12 juniors, 11 sophomores, and they're going to dress out 17 freshmen tonight. So that's going to give them some numbers on the sideline. But they're a smaller team as far as numbers, but they've got a lot of weapons. It's going to be something to watch here tonight from Gentry, Arkansas.
Yeah, it should be a good one. We're about 4 minutes and 45 seconds away from kicking off here. We see looks like the team captain's probably coming out here for the Colts. And some Gentry Pioneers as well making their way to the field, the TEZ, as we know it.
That's right. That's right.
So the officials are there at the 50-yard line waiting on the team captains. And before too long, we'll have the coin toss, and we'll tell you who is going to start with the football in this one.
Kind of looking at some of the other teams tonight in our conference. Of course, Pocahontas is going to be at home versus Lincoln as they got the number 1 seed. Rivercrest was the 2 seed, and as we've said, we'll be here at home playing Gentry tonight. Gosnell is going to be hosting McGee as a 3 seed. And then Truman got the 4 seed, and they're going to Star City. They went down south. That's down below Pine Bluff. So they had a pretty good trip today. And then Blytheville had to go to Warren. And you talk about state playoff traditions. Warren Lumberjacks are there just about every year. So Blytheville will have their hands full tonight too. So we'll see how all 5 of our seeds do this weekend. And hopefully we can move some teams forward as we come.
Danny, is this the first time these 2 teams have played? Yes. Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, we don't have any history with Gentry. This is a kind of a new matchup for us. It seems like it kind of gets that way every year. You end up seeing the same teams, but this year they flip-flop some conferences with us, so this is a new matchup for Rivercrest.
So team captains for the Pioneers, looks like number 79, Logan Heath. Let's see. Number 2, Braden Warren, and number 6, Ty Hayes.
So a 70, I think I see there, maybe?
79. Mm-hmm.
79.
Yes, sir.
Logan Heath, you got that one.
And then for your Colts, number 6.
Dalston Smith.
Yeah, Dalston, the team captain. Number 14, that's Joey Towery. Number 21, Jay Robertson. And number 24, Braden Champion.
Going through the pregame coin toss. It's been tossed. They're looking here. Let's see who's going to receive. Getting that win is going to be a huge thing tonight, too. It was a whole lot easier for those guys to throw the ball with the win than it was against the win as we watched pregame.
Yeah, the wind will be blowing left to right on your screen as you're watching here. Looks like the Colts are going to receive. And
we'll get to go on offense first.
We'll have the ball coming to us hot and heavy here as that wind's going to be bringing it to us.
Yeah, we're going to go right in the teeth of it right off the bat here. I want to thank Chris Owens up on the roof tonight doing the filming. Isn't it amazing? Old Bubba Walker, I think he looked ahead and seen it was going to be 40. So he also all of a sudden had something to do. So I don't know about him.
Yeah.
We're going to have to talk about our fair weather cameraman.
If we were outside like we were a couple of weeks ago, I might have had something else to do too.
Yeah, we're up here in the nice, comfy booth. We're just sitting there wondering when they turn the heat up just a little more or not. So we are very spoiled and having surely enjoyed bringing you Colt football this year.
We're about a minute and 20 seconds away from this one kicking off, and we'll be ready here in just a moment.
We're looking down on the field, and we're getting our first bit of bad news. Kobe Turner is not in uniform. He is. We seen him come out earlier. He tried to go. He's battling a really bad toe, kind of what they call turf toe. And I've never had that. They say it's very painful. And he come out pregame dressed up, and now he's in street clothes. Well, it's not street clothes, but he's not going to play tonight.
I tell you, it makes it tough to plant, to make those moves, those cut and stuff. And, of course, the cold weather probably doesn't help either.
No.
So
that's going to be a minus for us, but we've got some other guys ready to go. TJ Scott will be probably taking his place, and he had a big run last week in Blyble, busted through there. So that's the way it goes sometimes. This late in the season, we talked about last week, there's a lot of people banged up and bummed up, but Kobe's in a bad way with that toe, so we need to get him well, and hopefully we can do some business without him tonight, but we're going to sure miss him.
These guys battle hard every week, and you're probably not going to have a handful of people out there that are 100%.
Right.
Somebody's going to have some dings and stuff. So they're fixing to put some time on the clock here, and the 12 minutes is on the board. The Gentry Pioneers are coming out to the field. Number 4 is going to kick off. That's Lee Vong, I guess.
Lee Vang.
And he's a senior for this Gentry Pioneer team.
First thing I'm wondering if they've watched film. Second thing I'm wondering if they've going to be an onside kick, because we've seen a lot of them.
Chances are great for that.
Let's see what happens here. They do have the wind, though.
And
speaking of the wind, it blew the football over. So it's going to be a challenge out here in the wind dome tonight.
If that happens again, they'll probably have to bring one of those guys up here to hold it.
Put a finger on top.
Which gives us an advantage.
Got to get back here in a hurry and go. Here we go. Blew it off again.
We're going to have some hands up there, fellas, to hold that thing there. There we go, number 19. Hopefully that's their fastest player that's going to hold that ball.
So Tucker Hodges, Tucker's going to have a job he might not have had to do all year, but he looks like he's up for the task.
He's a tight end, junior tight end, so he probably has good hands there.
Well, here we go with state playoff football. We're underway.
All right, he kicks it deep, and that's going to be Rayner, catches it about the 13-yard line. He's going to take it out just past the 30-yard line to about the 32 is where they'll mark it. Be first and 10.
That was Jacavian, yeah. That was Jacavian.
Jacavian,
yeah. Williams with that return. Usually we're used to seeing Mike Rayner back there.
My bad. That was number 4 instead of number 1.
We got your back, Coach. That's all right. That's your first mistake of the year.
Wow.
You did all right.
That's rare. All right, here we go. Oh, mercy. Now, I'm pretty sure that's Michael Rayner back there, right?
He's number one.
Number 1. He's over there on the right side. That's Cavante Washington at quarterback. He takes the snap, little high snap. He's going to throw
inside
it to this is Marcus Slayton, and he's going to be close to the first down markers. He takes it out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 9 on that play.
Addison Taylor in there on the tackle, along with number 24, Bennett Roberts for the Gentry Pioneers.
So 2nd and 1 for the Colts.
Nice little quick pitch up the middle.
On their first play of the game. There's Stovall in motion.
There's our free 5 play. Didn't work.
Cavante takes the snap. He's going to keep it, and he's going to have the first down as he takes the ball out to about the 44-yard line is where they'll mark forward progress, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Colts.
25, Jonathan Corder was in there. Jared James was in there. And also Eduardo Galvin was in there.
So 11 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. There's a snap. Perfect snap this time. Washington's going to roll to his right. He throws the ball, finds Marcus Slayton, who breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet as he runs forward down to the Gentry Pioneer 39-yard line, and that'll be another first down for the Colts.
Bennett Roberts again on the tackle. Marcus just ran through that first contact. What a great run. Looked like they had it snuffed out because when Cavante rolled, there was a defender there, but he threw the ball, and Marcus just ran it for a big, big gain.
Yeah, one of the defenders had a jersey there of Marcus, and he didn't have it long. There's a handoff to Stovall. He's trying to find a room on this left side, and he's going to take it out of bounds. Look inside the 35-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 34.
Ran out of bounds with Jonathan Corder once again, number 25.
Gain of 6 on that play. Bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Colts. Michael Rayner is going to line up here on the left side this time.
Getting a good 6-7 every carry. That's good average right there.
Line's going to shift. We got Trent Kimbrough out there lining up on the far right. And the pass is going to go.
He's out there for one reason,
Slayton.
Block.
And Slayton's going to break a few tackles, roll back to his left.
He's getting
and
some
now
block
he's got
on the other
some room
side.
out here. He's at the 15. He jumps over a defender as he's going to land at about the 11-yard line.
Nice play. And that's Bennett Roberts once again on the tackle.
He gets up and he points up to the coach and says, hey, give me a break. So 1st and 10 for the Colts at the Gentry Pioneer 11-yard line.
A couple different plays we hadn't seen this year, especially with
Kimbrough over there.
Kimbrough out there leading the way, blocking.
Kimbrough wearing number 40 at times here in this game.
Right. We seen that last week at Blyble, wearing 2 different numbers.
He's going back out there to make a block for somebody.
Anytime you see 40 on the field, that might be where you're going.
There's keep. No, it's
Get in there, Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden Stovall. Oh, he fumbled it, but I believe we recovered. It looks like
Stovall on the carry.
Michael Rayner, yeah,
on the recovery.
Had a fumble there. Michael Rayner recovering, and looks like it's going to get us down to almost the 5, down to the 6-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be marked at the 6. So 2nd down from the 6. You got T.J. Scott, Michael Rayner in the backfield.
See that wind blowing their jerseys from up here, man. It's whipping.
And Rayner's going to get the snap. He's going to take it.
Get in there, Michael.
And he's going to fall forward for
touchdown.
the touchdown. So
touchdown,
6-yard run for Michael Rayner. And the 6 points on the board for the Colts as there are no flags on the play.
What a nice drive. What a nice drive. 6-7 yards a carry, just about every play. Marcus Slayton big on a couple big plays in there. And Coach take the opening drive all the way to pay dirt. Touchdown, Colts.
9:05 in the first quarter. Colts strike first.
See what the wind does to this extra point here. He's going to be kicking right into the teeth of it. Oh,
And
they're going to
we're
step up.
fake
There's
it
a guy
right here.
standing
Woo!
there. Oh.
The wind caught that pass.
Yeah, it sure did.
So that pass was intended for Kevin Morris, but the wind said, no, not this way. You have to try that on the other end of the field.
Got way too much air under it. You're going to have to throw a lower ball tonight with that wind whipping like that. But they had the play set up that they love to run. Had the surprise in the play, and wind said, So 6-0. Colts take the early lead. 9:05 left in the first quarter. It's cold Cortez Kennedy Field tonight.
Sure is.
If it hadn't been 80 the last 4 weeks, it probably wouldn't feel as cold tonight. Right. But I think that's the big difference, is just having the big drop today.
Right. Number 17, that's Leland Newsom. He's been kicking off for the Colts as of late, and he's set to kick into the wind here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Whichever team's kicking into that wind, throwing into that wind, whatever. We ran a couple pass plays, but they weren't very long pass plays. I think that's going to be the key right there. Let's see how far we can get this ball to go. He's got a pretty good foot.
And wind catches it. It's going to hit at about the 26-yard line, and it's going to be picked up there by number 6. That's
Brought down by number 21, Jay Robertson.
So the Pioneers will take over their first possession of the game with 8:59 left to go in the first quarter. They're down 6-0 in this one as Michael Rayner scored on a 6-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion failed, and Gentry gets to see what they can do with it. This is a high-powered offense. They've come in averaging well over 40 points a game.
490 yards. Here they come to the line real quick.
There's a pitch out to number.
There's a nice gain right off the bat. See who's on the bottom of the pile. There's Wyatt Lancaster
13.
getting up.
Number 13, Addison Taylor.
Also, T.J. Scott down there on the bottom of the pile. Really tight formation there. That was kind of different.
So a gain of 7 on that play to bring up 2nd down and 3.
Here they go again.
There's Addison Taylor again, number 13. And he's going to fall forward for the first down as he's going to pick up several yards and bring it down to the Colt 46-yard line.
Kevin Morse
For the Colts, Chris Bell on the carry for the first down.
in on the tackle there. Colt ball's off for this play.
46.
Tristan Turner checking in for the Colt front
Keeping
line.
it real tight, boy. I tell you, this is just they're coming with it. They're just going to try to run you over, outmatch you. See if you'll bring more guys into the box, and they're going to try to throw the ball on you probably. Usually what you do.
They try to keep possession of the football as much as possible with this formation here. They're not going to really try to break a whole lot and then just keep plugging away.
They'll keep trying to get you to cheat more and more in, then they'll burn you over the top.
There's number 13 again, Addison Taylor.
Number 77, Tristan Turner there.
Wyatt Lancaster.
Wyatt Lancaster also was called.
Ball spot at the 43-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
7:20 clock running here in the first quarter. Now they're going to look to pass right here.
Hand off to number 6 this time, and he's met there by several Colts.
Yep.
That's Ty Hayes on the carry.
Number 15, Austin Elrod. Nolan Williams also in there on that.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 for the Gentry Pioneers.
See if they're going to – it looks like they're going to go for it. Danny was talking about when they punt, a lot of time they'll drop 2 punters back, and they may fake it, they may kick it. You just don't know. Look like they're going to go for it here.
Quarterback drops back to pass. There's a pass over the middle. It's dropped by number 13. Great coverage there by Stovall on the play.
Colts are going to take over on down, so Colts are up to their first test after some pretty good runs there early in their series. And that's a big stop for the Colt defense because they're just not a team that gets stopped very often.
I'm sure we'll see many drop passes tonight as this temperature keeps dropping.
Yeah, those little hands are like rock tonight, hands of stone.
So the Colts will take over their second possession. There's a handoff to Michael Rayner. He's going to cut back up the middle. He found a hole, and he's going to take it to the house.
Yes, sir, Ree.
He's at the 10, 5, and touchdown. 60-yard touchdown run for Michael Rayner.
Touchdown Colts, and just like we've seen week after week, that 2-touchdown lead for the Colts has happened early last several weeks, and, man, Michael Rayner just ran off and left everybody.
And no flags on the play, so it stands. 6:20.
I like the flag staying in the pocket. We haven't seen any flags yet. I like it. Man, that was like getting shot out of a cannon.
If you're just joining us, Kobe Turner is not dressed out for the Colts. He's their leading rusher. He has turf toe, what it's called, and he was injured last week at Blytheville and was unable to go. He was out here at warm-ups a little bit and just could not make it happen tonight. So we're relying on Michael Rayner to do his thing. And
it's like we're going to try to get that extra point back we missed.
And there's Rayner again. He's going to keep it.
He's going to get around and walk in. Yes, sir.
So 6:20 left to go in the first quarter.
14-0.
14-0.
Good start, Coach. Nice start. 14-0. Good stop by the defense. That's going to be key all night. If our defense can stop them, shouldn't be a problem. But they are very good. They're right just 10 yards shy of averaging 500 yards in an offensive game. That's powerful.
And, we've been striking early and often with these with all of our opponents here as of late.
Yes,
and,
yes.
We just need to keep the momentum here.
Probably since probably the West Side game and on. We've been every time you look like we've been early in the first quarter, 14-0, and I like it.
And doing it different ways too.
Yeah,
we're finding new ways to score, and I really like the way we've been setting things up.
It's good having multiple weapons. They're going to try a little pooch kick in this win. That might be trouble, right? Oh, he picks it up on a nice bounce.
Number 6 is on the return there, and he's going to be brought down by a couple of Colts after a pretty tough struggle there, as he's going to take it out to the 37-yard line.
Austin Elrod's in there, and Kieran Morris on the special teams tackles. Nice. He got a nice little hop. Just dropped right up to him. I was hoping we'd get a little bit different roll, but he fielded that real well. And so the Gentry Pioneer offense is back on the field. Let's see what this mighty red Colt defense can do.
Again, they're led by quarterback Chris Bell, who has 2,100 yards passing here. He's going to hand the ball off to number 6, and he's going to be brought down for a loss.
Yep.
That's Ty Hayes.
Nolan Williams back here in the backfield on that tackle for loss. We love those.
And we have a flag there at the end of that play, so not sure.
I spoke too soon on the flags.
Nolan Williams.
It's going to be a shame if that tackle for loss gets negated. Yeah, personal foul. Going to be a late hit on us. So
penalty against the Colts.
It's going to give them a first down. It's a big 15-yarder. It's going to bring it just shy of midfield, about the 49.
So 6:04 left to go here in the first quarter. Colts on top 14-0 here in the first round of the playoffs against the Gentry Pioneers, who have the ball right now. Quarterback Chris Bell takes the snap. He drops it, and the ball's going to be recovered by the Colts.
Is that Marcus Slate?
I think that's Marcus. No, that's Quinshawn Perry. Number 71, Quinshawn Perry on the fumble recovery.
Nice job, Quinshawn. Boy, he got in there quick. It made me think of Marcus, but Mr. Perry come out of there with that. Great play.
So with 5:50 left to go in the first quarter, the Colts will get the football again, and they have great field position as they are at the Pioneer 44-yard line.
They played a Thursday night game last week, and they had turnover problems then against Gravett.
There's T.J. Scott on the carry, and he's going to be hit pretty hard there.
Yeah.
Just about the line of scrimmage is where they're going to mark it, so it'll be no gain on the play.
They stood him up pretty good. 48 was in there on that play. Justin Peasley for the Gentry Pioneers.
Also in there.
Bennett Roberts, he's been on about 4 tackles already.
He is their leading tackler, I believe.
I was going to say he has been around the ball every time.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Colts. Kevontae Washington takes the snap. He's going to
Mr. Rayner
pass it there to Rayner, who's going to cut back and go the opposite direction, look for a block, and
is he going to get the edge?
We had a player
goodness.
throw a helmet that belongs to the Rivercrest Colts. Number 74 for the Pioneers. Pull the helmet off of number 55.
That's Colton
Jared Robertson.
Colton Whitley.
And he slams the helmet down on the ground. There has to be a big-time penalty on that.
I'm not sure he's going to be able to come back in the game after that.
He might be ejected, yeah.
Boy, I've never seen it. He got good distance in the wind with that football helmet throw.
I'm just glad Jared's head wasn't still in the helmet there the way he threw that thing.
He was excited because he got him to jump and to reflex where you don't want him to reflex. You want to try to get him upset, and, boy, he bit on the bait.
That might be 2 penalties on that play,
Man, I don't know what all they seen. We kind of seen the second part where he pulled the helmet off and flipped it down the field 10 yards. It looks like they are going to march it off in our favor. Mr. Whitley or Whiteley, looks like Whiteley maybe, is going to at least take one play off. His coach didn't waste any time.
Wow.
Coach John Bigham didn't take much time getting him off the field.
Well, the play, Michael Rayner took the ball, came to the left side of the field, reversed his field, went to the right. I forgot. I didn't even see where he stopped. They stopped him.
He only got about 10 yards, I think.
After I saw the helmet slamming on the ground. It's like, whoa.
Uh-oh, look
There's
out.
T.J. Scott.
There he is.
And
he's gone.
He's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Oh, wait, they're going to mark him out at the – oh, yeah, touchdown.
Yeah.
They say he hit the pylon marker there.
That's right, yeah.
25-yard touchdown run by T.J. Scott.
And TJ's the next man up. When Kobe went down tonight, TJ's the guy to take his spot. And, man, here he is right in the first quarter shining.
He turned on the Jets once he hit that corner right there. I was afraid they were going to mark him out because the way the referee there spotted.
I think we can definitely see a difference in team speed.
Yes,
that's the second time Michael Rayner and TJ Scott both outrunning their guys.
So with 4:57, Colts strike again. This time they're going to go for 2.
Yep.
Washington rolls to the right, passes to his right, and
He's
it's going to
got
be good. Michael Rayner hauls it in, and so 2 more points on the board for the Colts. It's 22-0 with 4:57 left to go in the first quarter.
We still got 5 minutes almost in the first quarter. These guys are coming out here punching, boy, I tell you. Great little pitch and catch there on the 2-point conversion, and there's definitely a difference in some of our team players and our team speed against their speed. Man, T.J. Scott just busted out there and was gone. Couldn't get a hand on him. He had that big run last week in Blyville where he just kind of shot out of the cannon, man, nobody got a hold of him. So he's stepping up here, and that's got to make Kobe Turner feel better. You know, Kobe wants to be out there and contributing, and we just got to get him well.
So, again, Leland Newsom set to kick off for the Colts. He's lining the ball up a little bit different this time.
They're looking down here at the helmet that got tossed about 10 yards. And kind of
kick it over here to the left side.
Watch it. Oh, he picks it up. Look out.
Number 6, that's Ty Hayes.
Man, there's a flag going down.
And the flag goes down at about the 45-yard line.
52. Tyshawn Love in on that. Boy, there's some hitting going on out there now, Coach.
Yeah. I tell you what, I thought we had a chance there to get that ball as it bounced.
I did too. That's the kind of hop we were looking for, and we just couldn't quite get our hands on it. We got another penalty. I think either a hold or a block in the back. A personal foul face mask.
Penalty
That's against us. Oh, I thought for sure that was against them. So we'll have a 15-yard walk-off, and that's going to take the ball way down into our territory.
The ball is going to be spotted at the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers, their best field position of the night.
That was a tough penalty right there. I thought it was blocking back or something, and it was on us. So
4:48 left to go in the first quarter. The Colts on top 22-0 in this one.
Colts get a challenge right here, deep in their own territory. Let's see what our defense can do right here. They're going to be challenged.
Chris Bell takes the snap. He hands it off to Ty Hayes, and he's got some room over on that left side. And he's going to take it down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers.
Austin Elrod on the tackle, and he comes up kind of gimpy after that play out of bounds. He's limping a little bit, but he's not going to come out. He's going to stay in there. They got a really nice block on that play. See number 25 limping off the field there for Gentry. Jonathan Corder, he's been on a couple tackles already. Hope he's okay.
Oh, a high snap there for Bell. He's going to hand it off to Ty Hayes again, and he's going to be wrapped up quick at the line of scrimmage.
Wyatt Lancaster looking who's getting up off the ground there. Is that Colton Ball?
Looks like Colton Ball.
Yeah, Colton Ball in on that tackle.
So, again, they're going to give him 1 on the play, so they bring up 2nd down and 9.
They've had some troubles with the snap, bouncing back to the quarterback a few times. He gets good
Bell
this time,
looks
though.
to his right.
Oh,
and it's going to be picked off. That's number 3, Marcus Slayton with the interception.
He read that over the middle, that shift over the middle really nice, and picked off the ball. Big play. 2nd turnover for the Gentry Pioneers. Great job, defense.
So the defense comes up big again with 4:07 left to go in the first quarter. Rivercrest up 22-0. They're going to have possession again.
Tried to hit that quick hitter over the middle, and, man, Marcus read that really well.
You know, this quarterback come in throwing only 4 interceptions all season, and he just found Marcus Slayton there for number 5. There's
Look out.
Cavante Washington on the keeper, and he takes it out to about the 23-yard line before he's finally run out of bounds.
I thought we wasn't going to get that one official out of the way there. We had to wait for him to clear the zone. Nice run by Cavante. Boy, whoever snapped that snapped him a bullet, man. That thing was coming.
That's Jared Robertson.
4 minutes. 4 minutes left in the first quarter, man. We're rolling here at Colts Stadium.
There's a handoff to
Jaden Stovall.
He's going to fall forward to about the 27-yard line.
Getting the handoff.
Pick up about 4 on the play.
Looks like
three on the play.
Jared James in on that play, 32
Second and 6
for the Gentry Pioneers. Man, what a nice play on defense. They've turned Gentry over twice already. One fumble and one pickoff interception.
So 3.5 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. Rivercrest on top 22-0. And they are.
Took a little time to get that play in. They still got
clock.
I'm going to kind of spread them out here.
Washington's going to keep it. He's going to pick up a couple on the play, probably.
On the quarterback keep.
Take it out to the 29-yard line and bring up third down.
Ben Roberts on the play again. 54 is in there for the first time. That's Kaiden Lynch. I guess that's K-Y-D-O-N, Kaiden Lynch. Hope we're pronouncing that right if you're from Gentry listening in tonight. Big play right here, third and about, 5, 6?
4, third and 4.
Third and 4.
Yes, sir.
Look a little further.
This time the Pioneers sniffed that one out as that ball was pitched there to Michael Rayner.
They're starting to clamp down on that middle hole a little bit more. They've been hitting that middle hole for some big gains. Looks like White's going to get the punt into this win. We'll see how that goes.
So that'll bring up fourth down here for the Colts. Wyatt Lancaster, the punter, he wears number 5.
That's Gentry's first stop on defense, and I know they needed that after a 22-0 start for the Colts.
They have number 13 back. That's Addison Taylor.
It started to be interesting kicking into this 20-mile-an-hour wind. They're going to let the clock run down.
They're going to call a timeout right here. So timeout Colts with 1:47 left to go here in the first quarter. Rivercrest on top 22-0.
They'd like to flip his field before they had to punt, I imagine, but it's not going to happen. We're going to have to punt right before the quarters change. But then they're going to have to flip and run and pass and run into the wind. So we'll see how that goes.
So the winner of this game will take on the winner of Star City Truman next week.
That's correct. Right here.
Colts win. It'll be right here at the TEZ.
What a start. What a good start for the Red Boys. And the 22-0 start here in the first round of the state playoffs, 2022. And it's good to be playing at home, man. I can't imagine a 5.5-hour drive today. My God,
man.
I can't. Even if it was on that pretty bus they were on, that is a long ride.
That is a long, long ride.
This is going to be fun here.
All right, here we go.
4th and 5 for the Colts from their own 28.
And it looks like we're going to go for it right here. Offense is on the field.
Yeah, they decided not to try to punt. That probably not a bad idea. See if
now Gentry's going to call a timeout.
Yeah. I think probably what we's fixing to run is our free 5 play, where they're going to try to get them to jump off sides and make it a little bit closer. That's all we needed was 5, but I think the Gentry coach sniffed that out real quick. He knew that if he's watched any film at all, we like to try to get him to jump on that, taking Jaden Stovall across on that little jet sweep-looking thing. What's that? Yeah, it sure was. Well, man, we appreciate y'all listening in tonight. We appreciate y'all listening in all year. We've enjoyed bringing Colt football to you, and thank y'all for subscribing. If you hadn't done that yet, subscribe down there at the bottom and hit the little bell, and when we go live, you will know it. You'll get a little.
All right, big play here. 4th down and 5 for the Colts. Ball is spotted at their own 28-yard line. Stovall goes in motion.
Go ahead and snap
Rayner
it.
takes the snap. He's going to take it to the
he
left
get around
side
there?
here. Oh, he
Oh,
slips.
man.
He slips down for no gain on the play, so the ball will be turned over on downs.
Addison Taylor made the big stop there, and that's going to give him the ball deep in the Colt territory there. This wind, you really don't have much of a choice. If you punt it, you might get 10, 15, 20 yards out of it, no matter how good the punter is because it's wind. So it was worth the shot, I guess, with a 22-point lead especially.
So Rayner tried to cut the corner right there, but was unable to get past Addison Taylor there. So with 1:41, the Pioneers will take over possession at the Colt 28-yard line.
Getting a Truman Star City score, 7-7 early in that game.
There's
Warren's
a handoff to Ty Hayes, number 6, and he makes a move to pick up about probably 8 or 9 yards on the play. He takes it down to the 20-yard line, so a gain of 8.
That was a tough run with several Colt players draped on him. He just kept marching forward, shouting them legs.
Hayes come into this game averaging 8.4 yards a carry, and he holds true to that right there.
Minute 15, clock running, first quarter.
Handoff again to Hayes.
Oh,
this
look
time
out.
He's going to he's
gonna
down
get in
inside
the
the
end zone.
5. He's
Yep.
going to score.
There's the Gentry Pioneers' first touchdown.
20-yard run by Ty Hayes, senior running back for Pioneers.
Well, we took the chance on that fourth down play. It was either that or punt into the wind, and this time Gentry was up to the challenge and put it in the end zone.
Little counter play by Pioneers. And it looks like they're going to try to kick here with the wind to their back. This may end up over in the concession stand the way that wind is blowing. Hold the kick, and it's good. So 5 left to go in the first quarter. Gentry scores for the first time. They trail this one 22-7 as the Colts have the lead.
Been a long first quarter, lots of action, lots of runs and long runs for the Colts, and Gentry just gets on the scoreboard here right as the end, as the quarter's about to end with 1:05 left, and 22-7. It's got to make the Pioneer folks feel a little better over on that other side, and after seeing that 0 on the board, so it's going to be. We got a whole lot of football to play yet. We got to stay on our toes,
and the temperature just keeps dropping.
Yes. They could have very well been the second seed out of their conference as well as the 4th seed. They were right there, had the game late, had it won, and turned the ball over late to slip to that 4th seed. So this is a challenging team here coming down from Gentry.
Yeah, they lost to their rival, Gravett, 38-35 last week.
They played a Thursday night game, and Dan was sitting there listening to it and shooting me scores, and we thought for sure we was going to be playing Gravett, and Gravett had other words to say about that. It was a good game. They're going to get the kick with the benefit of the wind one more time here before, well, maybe, I don't know, minute 5.
Number 4, Lee Vong, or Vang, however you say his last name, set the kick off. They have to have
Tucker Hodges. Yeah, Tucker Hodges is going to do his thing again. In the wind here, wants to blow the ball off.
And the thing about that is it makes it tough for them to onside kick with a holder there. It's a little bit different kick. So that might be to our advantage there. Oh,
got to pick it up. Here we come, Mr.
Jacavian. All right. He's going to pick it up and bring it out to about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, it did. Briar Mayberry in on that play.
Williams on return for the Colts.
Jacavian Williams, nice return.
Tackle, Briar Mayberry.
Colts are set up in business right there at the 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for Rivercrest at the 21.
1st and 10 for the Colts from their own 21.
56 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Devontae Washington, quarterback. He's going to hand it off to T.J. Scott, who picks up several yards on the play. He takes it out to the 28-yard line.
That offensive line's blowing some big holes. That was a big hole right there, Coach. I think me and you could have walked through that one. Nice hole, and he hit it in a hurry. T.J. Scott hit it in a hurry.
Gain of 7 for Scott on the play to bring up 2nd down and 3. We'll have to have one more play here before this first quarter is complete.
It's all about getting first downs, just keeping the ball and driving it, running the clock.
This time Washington's going to keep it. He's going to take it to the right side of that line, and he's going to
nice
fall
hole.
forward for a first down. as he takes it to the 36-yard line.
That was a nice read there by Cavante. He has just got better and better as the years went on. Here, just a sophomore, and he has really done a really good job. He comes up a little bit gimpy too. I tell you, every time you go down tonight in this cold weather, things does hurt a little bit more.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Rivercrest wins the first quarter 22-7.
We keep going this way to be 88-21. What do you think? That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? I like it. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Cold weather's coming. Get the snow shovels out. They're predicting snow and sleet tonight. No, it's not going to be that bad. We probably won't see anything here but a little bit of rain, but it is going to be cooler. Looking ahead next week, going to be 40s and 30s and for highs, so it's going to be a whole different thing as we edge closer to Thanksgiving and the thankfulness time of year. And just appreciate you guys. We're thankful for you guys watching Colt football on Rivercrest Athletics. What a great first quarter for the Colt offense. And the defense did a good job, too. Had a couple turnovers, had a fumble that we recovered, had a pickoff by Marcus Slayton. And fumble was recovered by Mr. Quinshawn Perry. So nice job.
All right, here we go. So 1st and 10 for the Colts. There's a high snap. Michael Rayner has it. He breaks the tackle there. He's on his feet at the 45. He steps out of bounds.
Nice.
At about the 42-yard line. So
nice
another first down for the Colts.
Addison Taylor there close to him, but I think Michael just got all he could get and stepped out of bounds. And very nice run.
So 11:50 left to go in the first half. And Rayner picks up another big gain here.
Colts over into Gentry territory. See if we can't find us another 7 here. All right.
There's a snap. TJ Scott's going to have it this time, and he's going to be met. He's going to pick up about a yard on the play.
They're saying they got the ball.
They're saying fumble, but the whistles were blowing.
Officials saying he was down.
Before that.
Jared James was in on the tackle. Seen 32 there. And number 24, Bennett Roberts, their leading tackler, come out with the ball. But you gotta do what you can. 2nd and long.
He's going to keep it, Rayner is. Fake the handoff to Stovall, and he keeps it, takes it down inside the 35-yard line to the 34, where to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Gain of 8.
Cavante's going to come out. Marcus is going to go in, and he come off kind of limping at the break between the 1st and 2nd quarter. I'm kind of keeping an eye on number 11 there on the sideline. Michael Rayner's back in there doing some direct snaps. Playing quarterback right now.
High snap there. Rayner was able to gather it in, but he's going to be close to the first down.
Bennett Roberts right there again.
That back. He's back to the line of scrimmage. So fourth down and 2 coming up here. I was looking at the down marker over there.
Big 4th down play right here. We need to, yeah. Let's see if we can't get our first down here.
So 4th and 2. There's a snap. Rayner's going to keep it.
He's got it. He's gone.
Touchdown. Michael Rayner.
Yeah. Send me an email when you get there. He did. He's gone. Touchdown, Colts.
34-yard touchdown run by Michael Rayner. He has 100 yards in touchdown runs probably, or at least 94.
Yep.
I think he had a 60-yard touchdown run earlier.
He had a nice run there, so he's up over 100 yards already. Michael Rayner is doing Michael Rayner things tonight.
We still have 10 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah, man.
He set a career high of 163 a week or so ago. Yeah. And so
we're going to go for the single
he's trying to
extra point here this time. Austin Elrod doing the holding as he has all season. Mr. Morris comes over and in a blocking spot since they covered it up this time. There's the kick.
Kick is good.
It's good. 29-7. That's good to answer that touchdown, get that back right on the board, keep that 3-touchdown lead. I like that.
So 29-7 your score now as the Colts add to their total.
9:59 to go in the second quarter. We're just kind of underway here in the second quarter. There's been a lot of action already. Colts are looking really good, and so far Gentry's defense not had a whole lot to answers to all the questions that the Rivercrest offense have posed to them. So Colts have looked really well on offense, and there's definitely a team speed difference. And so Michael Rayner's putting on a Michael Rayner show.
Leland Newsom set to kick off for the Colts. He has the wind to his back this time, so he may put this one in the end zone.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's over his head. It's gonna, yeah. We was hoping for about a 2-yard straight up in the air bounce, but it does go into the end zone, and Gentry will take over there after that at the 20-yard line.
Again, this Gentry team comes in with one of the most high-powered offenses, or best all-around offenses in the 4A, averaging 491 a game. So far, this Colt defense has held them at bay.
It's been up to the task, I tell you. They've looked really good. I want to thank old Chris Owens up on the roof again tonight, filling in for Bubba Walker in this cold weather, bringing you the pictures tonight.
Fumble on that play.
That thing went right up in the air and right back to him. I think about half the Colt defense met him in the backfield. There's Quinshawn Perry, and there's Wyatt Lancaster, and number 40, Trent Kimbrough.
A plethora.
Who else? Nolan Williams was in there, too. That was a plethora of Colt tacklers.
Plethora. What were we looking at?
Looking at some scores here. Coach is looking at scores. It's going to be second and about 12, second and 13 for Gentry. It's going to be another stop right there at the line, and the Colt defense just keeps getting tougher and tougher. Mr. Wyatt Lancaster, number 5, is a regular on the defensive tackle list. He has had quite the season. I think Coach read earlier that Wyatt had 102 tackles, 25 tackles for loss, and 15 quarterback hurries, 8 sacks. What a year for Wyatt Lancaster, Jr.
Still
defensive end.
Still 7-7, Star City and Truman. 8:43 left to go here in the first half.
3rd and long. We're looking for a pass. Oh, ran right by him. It's going to be short.
Pass is incomplete.
Who was that back there rushing the quarterback, trying to get a number there? Quinshawn Perry?
Quinshawn Perry, I believe, yeah.
He's had several quarterback hurries, and now Gentry gets to try to punt into this win. They're too far back to try to go for it on 4th and long. So we should have some really good field position after this punt if they punt it.
We'll fake it. We aren't putting anyone back deep, though.
No, we're not putting anybody back deep. I don't think you have to worry about it going too far if he does punt it. You see there they have tandem punters, and you really don't know who might get it.
That is a little different.
And there's what happens when you punt into the wind. You get 10 yards.
And they
12-yard punt.
That wind was fixing to blow it back another 10 there.
For everybody saying, what in the world was the Colts doing earlier by not punting? That's why, right there.
Yeah.
And it is blowing that hard out here. Not quite dollar-way wind like back in the, when was that, Dan? Back in the 90s? That was the windiest game I ever been to. They kicked off and the ball went back over the kicker's head.
Devontae Washington is still on the sideline, and Rayner.
Speaking of over the quarterback's head, he's just going to fall down there with it.
Devontae Washington was limping a little bit earlier, so he's been out for just a little bit. He's on the sideline here as Michael Rayner's back in.
We've had a couple. You can kind of see that coming. We've had some snaps that have been way up high, and just trying to get bearings in this cold weather and feel for the ball, it's just difficult.
2nd and 25.
A little under 8 minutes here left to go in the first half. Colts on top 29-7. There's a snap. Rayner's going to take it to the left side this time. He rolls off a tackle there, and is going to be brought down at the 45-yard line.
And guess who's in there for Gentry? Number 24, Bennett Roberts. That guy's already probably got double-figure tackles. And it's going to be third and about an acre and a half out here in the middle of the cotton field.
Cavante's coming back in at quarterback, looking to possibly pass here with the wind to his back.
I was going to say, I think it's time for a pass.
He rolls to his right,
Got
passes over the middle.
There we
Michael
go.
Rayner at about the 35-yard line. He takes it down inside the 20. That's going to be a first down for the Colts as he takes it down to the 18-yard line.
How big a third down play was that? Third and forever, and they pick it up.
He needed to get to the 19, and he got to the 18.
That's right. That's all you need. Too many times you see him needing the 18 and get to the 20. That's what you see. And so that was a great play. Good pass and catch there by Cavante to Michael Rayner. Yeah, that was sweet. That was a big, big pickup.
6:55 and counting here in the first half.
Coach Harden putting it in. Star Cities took a 14-7 lead over Truman.
10 seconds on the play clock right now.
Trying to keep up with the other games going on. Last we heard, Warren was up 7-0 over Blytheville.
We're going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah.
The play clock got down to 1, and Coach Fleming had to call a timeout right here to avoid a penalty. We're down inside the 20. Last thing we want to do is back it up 5 yards.
6:36 left to go here in the second quarter. It's been all the red team, which is our team, and that's good. And 29-7. Man, what a good start. Great start on defense, holding this high-powered offense that we had coming in here to just 7 points. You can't say enough about what the Colt defense has done so far, and the offense is just running wild. Right now, Blytheville has a lead over Warren, 8-7. That's a surprise there early in the game. Oh, it just went back to 15-8. So Warren didn't let that lead stay very long and come back and took the lead 15-8 over Blytheville. Trying to find some other scores in the area. You seeing a Gosnell score in there? First down from the 18-yard line.
There's a snap. Handoff to T.J. Scott, and he's going to take it down inside the 15-yard line. Be marked at the 13.
Number 32 in on the tackle there for the Gentry Pioneers. Number 32, Jared James. He's had a couple tackles already, 2, 3, 4 tackles. So him and Mr. Roberts, some of their leading tacklers. Colts are down deep, 13-yard line.
This time there's going to be a flag at the end of that play. That was Michael Rayner on the carry.
He looked at Marcus there. I don't know. Marcus kind of held his hands up, but he got caught holding, I think.
Somebody's standing right here in front of my side window where I can see the end zone.
Just have to knock on the window and say, hey, buddy, you have to move. We're going to go back 10 yards after that hold. And it's going to be a second long.
Yeah, he's having to go back to where he called it.
Yeah.
Blocking from behind.
Looks like they're more of a block in the back than it was holding. I was going to say Marcus doesn't have to hold much, but sometimes he might tee off on you. That boy's a good player.
Second down.
Here we go. Second. That comes up about 2nd and 12.
You got Kimbrough and Slayton in there.
Oh, there's another bad snap.
Oh, get on that.
Oh, they're going to come up with the ball. Gentry's going to come up with the ball.
On the play, and the Pioneers
that time Rayner tried to pick it up instead of fall on it, and just wasn't able to get
second time in that series the ball was snapped over the quarterback's head, and so that'll have to be worked on. Gentry's going to take over on the Colts' first turnover on the 39-yard line there of Gentry. And that penalty along with that's tough because we was fixed to go in for another 6. See if the defense can come in.
That's number 5, Chris Bell. And he's going to be stopped there by number 15.
Austin Elrod on the tackle there.
So gain of
6-0 McGee over Gosnell. 6-0 McGee over Gosnell in that ball game. As scores come in.
Gain of 3 for the Pioneers. 2nd down and 7. 5:20 left to go in the first half. This time.
Whoa, what a play there.
Pitch it back to number 25. That's Jonathan Quarter. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Man, he was lucky just to come up with that ball. That ball spun him all the way around. That's pretty good hands to come up with that ball. That's going to bring up a long 3rd down for him.
Quinshon Perry, I believe, in there on that stop.
We got the head tech guy here with us tonight, Clermont Strickland. Appreciate all he does to get us ready for these games each week. Pays fees and contacts AAA and all those things. We appreciate that. He's feeding us scores.
He's above average.
Above average. Little quick hitter out there.
I thought that was supposed to be picked off.
Mr. Kevin Morris had coat red in his eyes down there in the end zone, boy.
Sure did.
Just about had a pick 6 there. It's going to bring up 4th and long, and I think we're going to see the dual punters again.
4th and 10.
4th and 10 for the Pioneers, and they're going to be kicking into the wind right here.
Yeah, we had a 12-yarder last time into this wind. And
it's playoff football, too, so you might see a fake right here.
Yep, 4:31 left to go in the 2nd quarter. He's going. Oh, it got blocked. Trent Kimbrough got that big paw in there and blocked it.
And there were 3 Colts over there to fall on it. It's going to be picked up.
Man.
I believe Nolan Williams may have been over there.
On the block for the Colts.
Great job there by the Colt defense after that bad snap. And, man, they just stopped them in their tracks, blocked the punt, and we're just about where we were when we turned the ball over.
So 1st and 10 again for Rivercrest. The ball's at the 28-yard line. 4:24 left to go in the first half. Colts on top, 29-7, looking to add to that here on this drive.
See if we can't get us another 6 here before the halftime. Pocahontas is up 12-0 over Lincoln. As Mr. Baker's gone to work up there in Pocahontas tonight.
Oh, another
bad snap.
So T.J. Scott was able to fall on that to save the drive.
He didn't want to snap it over his head, so he overcompensated the other way and snapped it into his ankle. Yeah, that's not good. We've lost 39 yards on bad snaps, so we got to get that corrected.
So I believe that's 54.
Going deep here.
Oh.
Pass incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Looked like he was wanting to run to the middle there, and they kind of pulled him off his pattern, didn't they? Yeah. Michael's kind of talking about somebody grabbed him, kind of pulled him off his route, and that ended up in the incomplete. But officials just kind of looking up in the air like, nope, we didn't see anything.
So 3rd and long here for the Colts. 3:51 left to go in the first half.
3rd and long.
Devontae Washington, the quarterback. Snap. He
He's
bobbles it just
again.
a second.
There's Michael.
He's got Michael Rayner open down here.
He just couldn't get a good grab on that ball. There's still excessive blocking over there by Andrew Lomack. He was in there working with that guy. They both went to flying after the play.
Well, he was wide open.
He was wide open, man. I think he just never really grabbed the ball good. Plus, you got that wind blowing that ball. Yeah. You've almost got to throw a higher ball tonight to let them run under it, because it's going to, if you throw any speed on it, it's going to be over their head. He sure did. 4th down here. They're going to go for it.
4th and 14 for the Colts.
I got a feeling we're going to see Michael Rayner again. Either him or here's T.J. Scott out here.
He's looking over here at Marcus Slayton.
Did he hit him early?
And he dropped it. The ball was incomplete. Number 25 there, Jonathan Quarter, the linebacker.
Marcus Ball and Quarter all got there together and was able to keep him from catching it. Gentry's going to take over on downs with 3:38 left to go before halftime. And it's 29-7, Colts on top. So both defensives kind of showed up. Now they're going to go back to this tight formation they started the game with.
And that's Ty.
Look out there.
That's Hayes. number 6.
Austin Elrod in on the tackle. That's been about their best offense, is that tight formation.
Wyatt Lancaster in there.
They opened the game up with that, Coach, and had pretty good success.
Yeah, they're changing it up. There he is again, number 6, Ty Hayes. This time he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. And the ball's loose.
Colts going to come up with it?
Yeah, they're going to give it to the
Colts.
Colts.
Has got the ball. Wyatt Lancaster on the recovery, caused by Jaden Stovall. Jaden Stovall forced it, and Wyatt Lancaster covered it up, and Colts are back in business on offense.
So here we go, 3:07 now left to go in the first half.
That is Gentry's 3rd turnover tonight. We've had one ourselves on the bad snap. 3:07. We're on the 34-yard line.
Mm-hmm. There's a snapped, and it's going to be Rayner.
Look out!
He's
Look
going
out!
to take it down inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line, or it'll be another first down for the Colts.
Michael Rayner on the quarterback keep.
See who got him there. He's
gain of 18
been
on the
over
play.
there. Can't get a number.
16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Number 7 was in on the tackle. Dylan Owens brought him down there after a big gain.
Hurry-up offense here as Michael Rayner's going to take the snap again. He cuts up the middle, and he's going to take it down to about the 10-yard line.
This has been a pretty good offense for us this year, just snapping it to Michael Rayner, let him hit in the hole. He hits it fast.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
I think we've seen a lot of this against Truman earlier this year.
There's a snap.
Quick flag over there.
Jared Robertson back in at center there.
It's going to be against us, 5 yards for motion. Didn't get set.
Start on the Colts, 5-yard penalty.
Trying to go with that hurry up, and we just didn't get set in time, and they caught us with the flag.
Second and 9.
So 2nd and 9 for the Colts after the penalty.
These penalties deep in their own territory have kind of hurt just a little bit. It's not as painful as it would be with a 3-touchdown lead, but it could get painful.
Michael Rayner is going to keep it.
He's going to get in there.
And he's going to score.
Touchdown, Colts.
9 yards, or correction, 15 yards.
And guess who? Michael Rayner.
His 3rd touchdown run.
He's going to have his own late-night show soon, the Michael Rayner Show. They're going to give Jimmy Fallon a run for his money. The guy's putting on a show tonight, all Michael Rayner all the time. Wonderful job by the offensive line. They've just blowed some big holes, and then our speed has took it from there. Josh is on to try this extra point with 1:58 left before halftime.
I tell you,
looks pretty good. Yes, sir.
What I just observed here on the sidelines, Jared Robertson, that series before, or a couple series before, was snapping the ball. You know, he was a center and struggled a little bit, had a few bad snaps there. They took him out the next series, put Ian McLean in there, and, they went back to Jared here on this series, and just perfect snaps the whole time.
Yeah.
And after we scored on that, he come off the field, and Coach Harden grabs him. He looks right straight in his face and just praising him for a great job, gives him a big hug, and, boy, I tell you what, it was awesome.
That's cool. That's cool. 36-7, Colts way up right now, right before halftime, minute 58 to go here before the half, and it's been all red. It's been a red wave that we didn't get the other day. We got tonight here, the red wave here at the TEZ.
All right. Leland Newsom set to kick off. Deep kick. Going to be going into the end zone.
Boy, I bet he wish he could kick off that wind all the time. Man, nice job by the Colts, and I can't say enough about this Colt defense. I mean, they've turned over Gentry 3 times. They've held them to 1 touchdown for this half, and we got about a minute 58 to go. But right now, 1 touchdown for the half, and and that was a turnover deep in our own end zone. So, got to give the Colt defense the accolades right now. Of course, the offense is shining. Don't get me wrong, but this Gentry offense coming here looking to put up big numbers, and Colt defense has said no. Good job for the Colt defensive coaches, too.
These colder temperatures. Oh, he caught
Did
that.
he catch that ball? Oh, yeah, he picked it up off the ground.
Didn't even pay attention to it. They blocked us in the back right there.
Yeah. They're just kind of letting
There's
him go.
Stovall going to bring him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was pinned to the ground there, yeah, but
It's complete.
the officials ruled it a catch.
Jaden Stovall.
Got an injured player on the field. Number 79 is
79.
Logan Heath.
Yeah, he was one of the team
He's down
captains.
and looks like he's hurt something in the lower body, maybe a knee. I hope not serious. He's getting up on his own, but he is walking pretty softly. He's picking up speed. I don't know. This is when we're going to have to advance our since we got Clerman in here, we're going to ask him when we going to get instant replay because we'd like to see that one over. But he just had to leave. I don't know what happened. He had to go. But it did look from up here. He picked the ball up off the ground. So, but it's a big pickup for Gentry.
So 1:42 left to go in the first half. Chris Bell, the quarterback, he's going to hand it off to Ty Hayes, number 6, and he's going to be met there by
Marcus Slayton.
Yeah. Nolan Williams was also
Nolan
in there,
Williams.
number 44.
Clock running with 1:26 left. Try to see if we can hold them out here before halftime. That's the challenge for the Colt defense right now. Keep them off the board with just that one touchdown.
And this Pioneer team's not in any hurry right here. Chris Bell's going to roll to his right, pass to his right. There's a lot of pushing down there.
Yeah, a
where
lot
the
of
ball was landed.
hand fighting back and forth, and ball was thrown out of bounds there. Looked like it was not catchable. 1:05 and clock stops with the incomplete pass. It's going to be third and about 8 from the 23-yard line.
From the Colts, 23.
Cool weather coming in tonight. Probably people sitting out there. I see blankets. I see
there's all kinds of blankets.
boggins and coats. First time we've seen that this year. It has been a warm season.
The hot hands are out.
Yep.
There's Chris Bell throwing to his right to number 25, Jonathan Porter, and he is brought down by Marcus Slayton. Woo! Mercy.
I didn't even have to see his number, I don't think. I kind of knew who that was. Yeah.
Tell by the hit who that was.
Nice play. Marcus brings up a 4th and about 9.
Quarter will remember that number, too.
Yes.
That was a big-time hit there by Marcus Slayton.
Was that a timeout by us? He pointed our direction, I think. I'm not sure. 59 seconds left to go here, 4th down.
Yeah, we are out of timeouts now.
We did call that timeout, maybe trying to get another shot at it. But 36-7 here. Colts over the Gentry Pioneers from way up in the northwest corner of Arkansas, about as far up as you can get till you get to the Missouri line. Woo. Traveled 5.5 hours to come play football here. Exit 41, Highway 55.
Yes, sir.
Our timeouts are over, and here we go, 4th and 9.
If we can pull out this win, we'll be here again next Friday.
That would be nice.
From the Colts, 24.
The winner of this game takes on the winner of Star City Truman. The loser of this game starts basketball.
That's right.
Oh,
looky here.
Oh, yeah, he's in the grass.
He's going to say he caught it. That's an interception. The rush there, was that Jaden Stovall?
That was Stovall, yeah.
Yeah, Jaden Stovall had a quarterback hurry.
Marcus Slayton with his second interception of the night.
Yeah.
I thought this official here was going to rule him in the grass.
Right.
He looked like he was coming up to make that call, but then the ball was passed, and Slayton came up with his second interception.
They don't baby these high school quarterbacks like they do them pro quarterbacks. That would have been a sack in the pros.
So the Colts have 53.5 seconds here. They can do something here before the half. It's going to be a penalty.
We're moving again.
We
just didn't get set.
A 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15.
53 seconds left to go here. Colts can score in this amount of time. That just made it a little bit tougher, though, as it backs it up to about the 21-yard line, 22-yard line, let's say. Knows the ball's right there at 22. Four turnovers or 5 now? Four turnovers.
There's the snap. Rayner's going to keep it.
Man,
And
watch
he's,
out.
taking
Watch
it to
out.
the left side.
This is going to be pretty.
Oh, he's going to be brought down about the 42-yard line.
Number 7, Dylan Owens.
They're going to spot it at the 40-yard line.
He gets out of bounds and stops the clock with 45 seconds before halftime. What a play.
He has to be how many yards do you think?
Look way over here. Look way over here. Yeah. I don't know if he sees him over here or not.
He's got to be getting close to 150 yards anyway.
Jaden, nowhere to go.
Stovall.
Number 32, Jared James in there along with number 13, looks like, and Addison Taylor.
30 seconds now, counting. The Colts are out of timeouts here, so they're going to have to hurry up. There's Rayner with the keep.
He's going to go down there.
Tackled, or he's going to be met there by a couple of Pioneers. Might
be the last play of the half there. They're going to probably let the clock run on out. We're going to take a 36-7 lead to the lockers here at halftime. What a great first half for the Rivercrest Colts.
Oh, wait.
We're going to get one more?
Yeah.
There's the snap. He's going to go deep. There he is. There he is. Keep running. Keep running. Oh, you got to keep running.
It was intended for Austin Elrod.
Play of the half is incomplete from Michael Rayner.
And there may be a flag somewhere. The whistles.
Penalty on the play.
You see a lot of guys on this Colts side wanting to get on toward that warm locker room.
It's going to be a hold against the Colts.
Holding going against the Colts.
They're going to decline it.
Yeah. That's going to bring us to halftime, Coach.
Colts on top, 36-7 over the Pioneers.
That's Phil Beal in the background there. Our PA guy does a great job. It's 36-7, all Colts all the time, and what a great first half. What sticks out to you, Coach, from that first half?
I tell you what, just a lot of offense by the Colts. Great defense by the Colts.
Yeah.
I mean, they have played extremely well. The only time that Gentry has scored is when we turned the ball over on downs down here deep in there.
Yeah, I think they got it in the red zone on the turnover, and then we've turned them over at least four times, maybe 5. And I lost count. That's a good thing when you lose count on the turnovers.
And that was the drive where we were about ready to punt. We called the timeout, and rather than punt into the wind, we turned it over. That's when we had a player slip down there on that 4th down play.
Right.
And so you have to be pleased if you're Johnny Fleming going into the break up 36-7.
Big show by Michael Rayner. He's done just about all kind of things, probably close to 100, 150 yards of all-purpose offense, and just a great job. We're going to give you a break, let you get a snack, and take a break there. We'll be back here for the second half. Hey, welcome back. Colts are back out on the field doing their little warm-ups. Let's look at some stats, and we're going to start with the defense. We always start with the offense, but the defense have been shining tonight. Marcus Slayton has 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 2 interceptions. Pretty big thing there. Fumble recovery for Michael Rayner. Wyatt Lancaster has at least 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 fumble recovery. Austin Elrod's got 5. Jaden Stovall's got 4 with 3 tackles for loss, 1 quarterback hurry, 1 fumble forced. That's a pretty good pack in the stat sheet there. Nolan Williams has been solid with 5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Quinshawn Perry's got 2 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. He's also got a fumble recovery and a quarterback hurry. What was the other thing, Dan?
Was Nolan starting because Kobe is out.
Yeah, Nolan starting on the defensive side because of Kobe, and so we've seen Nolan Williams step up and take care of Kobe's absence. And also T.J. Scott has stepped up and scored a touchdown. And we'll switch over to the offense. And it was, as the scoreboard indicates, it was all Rivercrest. We'll look at Gentry real quick. And remember, they come in averaging 491 yards per game. And we held them to 99. And here's the secret. 53 of those was on 1 pass. So we held them to about 46 yards total offense, but that 1 play. 19 rushes for 46 yards and 2 passes completed of 8 attempts for 53 yards for a total of 99 yards. Ty Hayes has been their offensive star. That 1 catch for 55 yards, and then Ty Hayes also ran the ball 12 times for 52 yards and 1 touchdown. And as we said earlier, that touchdown was kind of a turnover on downs down deep in our own territory. So not much else to talk about there on offense. And so, again, great job for the defense. Our Colt offense looked really good right here before we get ready to start the second half. 25 rushes for 245 yards. Cavante threw the ball 10 times, 7 completions, 93 yards. Michael Rayner picked up 163 yards rushing, 12 carries, 3 touchdowns. He also had 4 catches for 43 yards, so he is up over 200 yards all-purpose. Marcus Slayton, 3 of 50. And also T.J. Scott had that 1 touchdown, 5 carries, 38 yards. Jaden Stovall, 4 carries, 18 yards. And Cavante, 4 carries for 26 yards.
Rayner's 163 yards was a career high for him coming into this game.
Yeah.
And he has that here in the first half.
First half. He's over 200 yards. So, Coach, take it from there as we get ready to kick off. We're waiting on Gentry to come to the field. We got 2 officials down here talking about something. And it's got kind of the game held up right now. I don't know what possibly could be the problem.
Yeah.
Excessive wind, I think. You can see their pants moving. It's wind is so hard.
They may be trying to gather some of those hot hands that was passed around over here earlier.
Looks like they're Yeah. They actually brought some up, but it's so balmy in here.
Yeah,
I'm trying to debate whether to leave my coat on or not.
I'm thinking about wearing shorts next week.
It's about 68 degrees up here in the booth, and we have it hard, but we do what we got to do to bring our fans this game.
We're thinking about y'all. We suffer for y'all. So there's a fresh 12 on the board. There's a 36 number on the Colts side, 7 number on the visitor side, and we're getting ready to kick off to the Gentry Pioneers to start this second half. Hopefully the first.
Still some questions going on over there by their coach, and I'm not really sure what's happening here, but there is some kind of discussion going on, and you can just catch that. I don't know if you can catch it on your camera there. It's just to the right of where you see the huddle of Gentry players there, about the 30-yard line. We got some folks talking it over.
There's some cold Colts fans over here saying, let's get this thing started.
Yeah,
your time for a conversation.
Every once in a while we get a fan stand up and look around at us in this heat, and they give us an evil eye. But I guess we got that figured out. I don't know. They didn't come over and give an explanation to Coach Fleming or anybody, but whatever the question was, I think we're going to play a little football. And
it's top secret.
Yeah, top secret. But the Colt fans that are cold are ready to go. Here we go.
Leland Newsom set to kick off. He has the wind to his back again. He's going to kick it. He's going to hit about the 10-yard line and go into the end zone as the last three kicks have.
Addison Taylor back on that, and he just said, I'm going to let that go on into the end zone. So we start the second half, 36-7 Colts. And be nice to get a stop and a quick touchdown and get that clock rolling.
Shout out to Zane Robinson. He's wearing number 50 down there. He's going out to get the tee after that kickoff. He's got to be cold down there as well.
Everybody's got a part to play.
So 12 minutes here to go in this third quarter. And Pioneers have the football. Chris Bell, the quarterback, he's going to keep it and take it to the right side, and he decides to cut back up the middle. Probably should have kept it outside instead of cutting back. He had some room out there.
Mr. Kimbrough in on the tackle. I seen him come up off his feet, and Mr. Trent had him around the waist.
Kimbrough wearing number 40 out there.
Yeah, if you're not used to that, we seen that last week at Blyville. He usually wears 74, but he's been playing some offense, so he had to start wearing that 40 number.
So second down now for the Pioneers. Bell rolls to his left, and he passes the ball out here. It's going to be caught by number 7, I believe, Dylan Owens.
Tackled by Wyatt Lancaster and T.J. Scott rather harshly, I will add.
3rd and 3 for the Pioneers.
To get tackled hard like that on this cold night cannot feel good.
Man in motion there. 2 receivers to the right. And the pass is going to be incomplete from Chris Bell. Intended for, I believe,
13.
number 13.
Yep.
That's Addison Taylor.
Looks like they're going to bring out the punt team coach, and we're going to have a stop right there, 3 and out right off the bat. You know that's not what Gentry was looking for.
49 seconds off the clock here in that series.
Got to rushing into the guy here late. Got to get the deep snapper out there to get the ball snapped. Got 2 punters back there. You don't know where it's going to go each time. There's
number 6.
Be
and
way up in the air, and that ball just dies.
Ooh,
and it's coming back.
It's coming back, yeah.
It's going to get to the 36. Yeah.
Ball will be down on
It's just not wise to punt the ball tonight. I don't care what kind of leg you got. It's not going to go very far.
You might as well just go for it right there.
Yeah. Even though it's deep in your own territory, we've seen that with the Colts in the first half. And I know probably somewhere going, what are you doing? But that's why you're doing what you're doing. It's just we got a pretty good breeze out here tonight.
Unless you have one of those rugby-style kickers, that keeps it low.
Low and roll it.
Cavante Washington goes out to the far left at receiver.
Watch Marcus. Follow Marcus.
Michael Rayner takes the snap. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about 3 on the play.
Nice pick up there on first down.
Number
gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Cavante's coming out. J.A. Robertson going in.
Yeah.
Just multiple parts, changing parts. You just never know who might get the ball. It's a really, really good offense.
That time we had some movement there on the right side.
Mr. McLean was ready to get that one ready to go, and just jumped a little bit soon, so we're going to lose 5. Going to make it 2nd and long.
2nd and 12.
We are going with the wind right now, and so need to do what we can right here. Go ahead and get that clock rolling.
Michael Rayner keeps it, and he's going to take it down to the 31-yard line. Gain of
tackle there by number 32. Jared James has been on several tackles.
Gain of about 8 on that play.
Kind of got us back to where we were.
Gain of 7 on the play, 3rd and 5 for the Colts.
So 3rd
And
and
the
5
Pioneers,
for
31.
the Colts. Gain of 7 on that play, rather. 3rd and 5. Rayner still in at quarterback. He's going to pitch it out to T.J. Scott, and T.J. is going to take it to that left side.
They're going to get us holding out there on the wing.
There is a flag on the play.
Had a first down, too, and more. And we got caught holding out there on the far wing. Flags come down. We're going to go back 10 yards from there, probably. Going to be a spot foul, so they'll mark it off from where it happened.
Penalty will go against the Colts. A holding call.
We've had 2 or 3 of those where we're deep in our own territory, and we've had to walk them back out. So see if we can't pick that back up.
Repeat 3rd down.
9:40 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
For the Colts. 3rd and 6.
29-point lead for the Colts. There's the handoff to he trips up there at the 32-yard line, and he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, Jonathan Corder there to touch him down, and you can see his feet go out from under him, and he just wasn't happy. He knew he had a hole there, and he just wanted to get much, much more. Brings up a 4th down. See if we can't get our first down here. We jumped again. That's twice on this series.
Illegal procedure going against the Colts.
It's going to come off. Tristan Turner
5-yard penalty.
Goes in.
4th and 10 from the Pioneer.
Nobody feels
36.
worse about that than the guy that does it. That's all you can say. And, you know, that's not what he's wanting to do. So he'll come out, think about it for a play or two, and then he'll be right back in there and get it right.
8:56 and counting here in this 3rd quarter. 4th down and 10 for the Colts at the Pioneer 36-yard line. The wind is to our back.
And we've moved again.
We're
just going backwards. We need to make sure everybody knows the snap count, because right now we're having a little trouble with that. And I don't know if they changed their cadence, or with Michael Rayner being quarterback, it's a little different than what Cavante would have, but something's not clear for the linemen. Yeah. Went from 4th and 5 to 4th and 15, Dan said, as we just keep marching backwards, trying to get the clock changed a little bit.
They're wanting to put 8:40 on the
8:40. There, they got it. 8:40 as we change the clock.
And now they're going to restart it.
Now we got a 4th and long. Look for a pass here with the wind at our back.
Rayner rolls to his right, passes as he's hit. We have a Elrod was down there.
Yeah. Austin Elrod kind of incomplete.
I believe number.
Will take over on down.
I tell you, the wind is just remarkable what it's doing. That ball just kind of looked like it floated away from Austin, and he was well covered there.
I think that was number 18, Caden Coombs, on the coverage.
Gentry's going to take over on downs, and boy, all you can say there was penalty. And so the Colts give it over. Gentry will take over at the 41-yard line of Gentry.
Chris Bell is going to keep it this time, and he's going to take it to the left side, and he's going to be still on his feet. Austin Elrod finally grabs him, as well as Nolan Williams.
Big gain there for number 5 for Gentry. Mr. Bell, he is their leading quarterback, over 2,000 yards thrown ball. Passing yards for 28 touchdowns is what we read in the pregame stats.
And had 856 yards rushing.
Wow.
With 14 touchdowns.
He's put a lot of points on the board for Gentry this year.
There's a snap. Bell rolls to his right. He's looking for a receiver. Pass over the middle. Almost picked off.
Man.
That's Jaden Stovall over there.
It's a way to keep the eyes on the quarterback. Great play there.
Broken up by Jaden Stovall.
He almost snagged it.
Yep.
2nd and 10, Pioneer.
Here's something you don't read every day. I'm flashing on my phone. Roof woman rescued after car ends up in attic. There you go. That's the news story of the day. Beside the Colts are beating Gentry. That's the leading story.
7:41 left to go in the third quarter. This time the handoff to Ty Hayes, and he's going to take the ball inside the 25-yard line to the 23.
Ty Hayes on the carry.
Just short of the first down. So we'll bring up third down and 3.
Gain of 8, 3rd and 2 for the Pioneers.
Chris Bell, the quarterback, takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to have the first down.
Stovall with a shoestring tackle there. He was headed to the end zone, but he brought him down, and defense will live to fight another day there. He was just about gone.
Jaden Stovall making the tackle for the Colts.
Going to be their ball just inside the 15.
It's going to be Ty Hayes on the carry, number 6.
Kimbrew in on the tackle. Several getting up off the pile. Quinshawn Perry, yep.
Again, the winner of this one will take on the winner of Star City Truman. If it's the Colts, we will play here at the TEZ next week.
Last score I think we had was 14-7, Star City.
This time, Bell's going to keep it, and he gets around Stovall on that right side, or left on the right side.
He's in for a touchdown for Gentry Pioneers.
From 13 yards out.
So after that big play, that was pretty much Mr. Bell on that drive. Had the big play from scrimmage, and then he ends up carrying it into the end zone. And that's going to make our score 36-13 pending the extra point here with 6:37 left to go in the third quarter. Gentry still battling. There's the kick.
Extra point is good. Lee
Vang,
Vang, number 4. So 36-14.
Which one?
Rivercrest with the lead with 6:37 left to go here in the third quarter.
Star City has got out to a big lead over Truman. It's 24-7. Star City. The winner of that game, as Coach just said, will be coming our way next Friday night. If we can hang on here, we still got some business to do as we are still up 3 touchdowns. That's kind of been that margin we've tried to keep all night, and so far they've been able to do that. We got to get past these penalties. That was kind of led to them getting the ball back. We were marching the ball, and then all of a sudden about 3 motion penalties in a row put us behind the chains, and we weren't able to recover from that. And Gentry took over on downs and took it in and scored. Let's see if the Colts can kind of get back to the scoring ways here. Might want to look for an onside kick right here with them down 3 touchdowns.
Lee Vang will kick off.
Especially kicking into the wind. You don't know what that thing might do. Yeah, he's going to pooch it up there. And we're going to have it.
Jay Robertson,
yeah, Mr. Robertson. Made a nice little play, snatched it out of the air and was tackled there.
On the recovery, on the onside kick.
Looks like we're going to take over and just across midfield into their territory. Appreciate you watching this week. This is great state action as we begin round 1 of the state playoffs. As we said earlier, 38 of the last 41 years, Rivercrest has been in the state playoffs. That's pretty sweet.
There's Stovall in motion. Handoff to T.J. Scott, and he's going to take it down to the 42-yard line.
Nice gain there.
Actually, they're going to mark it at the 43.
T.J. Scott on the carry for the Colts.
Again, we're wishing Kobe Turner all the best with that bad toe that he's dealing with right now, and T.J. Scott's in there in his absence and doing a great job.
Both of these teams are absent one of their best players. Gentry's down a player, broke his ankle a few weeks ago, and the Colts are without Kobe Turner tonight, their leading rusher.
Number 3, Dylan Jarnigan is their star. that was injured. And
So
it's tough playing without your best players, but
Rayner picks up the first down there. He's has a new career high rushing tonight. He matched his career high at the half with 163 yards, and he just
so far just 22 yards, Coach, this half.
There's TJ Scott, and he's going to be met there by several Pioneers.
Once again, that offensive line and Mr. Slayton making some big holes. And TJ's hitting those holes quick. I like that. I like that.
So 2nd and 5 for the Colts, 5-12 in counting.
Coaches call that running downhill. He's not sitting back there dancing much. He's just running at the hole and hitting it hard. Colts on the move here.
This time, Rayner's going to keep it. He's still on his feet at the 25. He makes a cut right there at the 20-yard line and takes it down another yard to the 19.
Brought down by number 13, Addison Taylor.
Picks up another first down.
Colts moving the ball well here now. Just inside the 20 at the 19-yard line, Colts are on the move.
Michael Rayner still at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to TJ Scott.
Get around there, TJ.
He's going to be met on the left side about the 10-yard line by about 5 Pioneer defenders.
He's right there close to another first down too, Coach.
Great job there by TJ. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 1 at the 10-yard line.
He had 38, 44, 49. He's over 50, almost 60 yards rushing for TJ Scott.
TJ in his senior season here for the Colts. Rayner's going to keep it. Rolls to his right. He's going breaks a couple of tackles there. He's going to fall inside the 5. Actually, looks like they're going to mark him down at the 5, or correction, the 4.
Drugged down by Taylor again. Taylor's been in on several tackles.
1st and goal for the Colts. Is there a flag on? No, it's the. I can't see right here. This. I'm in this.
He's in
window.
the corner booth here. See if we can't get 6 right here. We're down there deep in the territory.
I believe that's TJ Scott.
Yeah, he reaches in. They're not going to give it to him. They're going to show his knee down at the 1-foot line. That's an official famous marking right there, the 1-foot line.
So that keeps the clock rolling. 3 minutes and 3 seconds in counting. And 2nd and goal for the Colts. And
thought he had it.
Number 74 takes the field.
He's done a jersey change.
Trent Kimbrough.
He may be done on offense for the night. They can get the ball in right here. We're probably going to see a few subs, get a little state action here for the first time. Oh.
That's not exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah. Kind of got confused on that play, and we're going to lose 5 yards again. I think we're leading the playoffs in 5-yard penalties. And that's not good. Marcus was moving over to block, I think, and they snapped the ball into his gut. Let's try that again. Oh, goodness.
High snap this time.
Another high snap.
No.
We're going to lose the ball. They got the ball. Number 25. Recovered by Jonathan Corder. C-O-R-T-E-R, Jonathan Corder. And that's our 2nd turnover tonight on a high snap. Once again, on the 4-yard line. Well, he's on the 1-foot line there. And, we missed a golden opportunity there to keep that lead stretched out. And Gentry's going to take over there on the 24-yard line after the bad snap.
There's Bell. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll to – and
hello.
There's Marcus Slayton with a big-time hit on Chris Bell.
Yeah.
Woo, mercy.
Man, oh, man. Mr. Bell meet Mr. Slayton. Man, yeah, they just kind of tackled Wyatt down to the ground.
And his bell was rung.
Man, boy, for sure.
Second and 11.
For sure. He will remember the night Mr. 3 got him.
Ooh, mercy.
What a big hit.
And Bell popped back up. He's ready to throw now over here to his left. And there are several Colts there to defend that.
Yeah, Jacavion's there. Wyatt Lancaster's there. Jacavion Williams, number 4. He was all over that play. Yeah, that's going to bring third and long. Probably they're going to be in 2-down territory here with just a minute 10 left to go in the third quarter. This quarter's flying by. And they're going to be in 2-down territory the rest of the night, trying to catch up.
There's a snap. This time he's going to keep it and throw it to the right. That's a great play as he passes it to Ty Hayes. And Jaden Stovall was able to make the tackle at the 40-yard line, but not before Hayes picks up the first down.
Just when you think you had them stopped deep, they come up with a big play, and that's going to take them to a first down.
That was a great read by Bell there. He kept that until he saw the defense make a move and hit his receiver, Ty Hayes, with the pass.
Clock running just 30-some seconds left, 32 seconds left to go here. This will be the last play of the third quarter.
This time he's going to keep it, take it to the left side. Oh, that's
Wyatt Lancaster
able to bring him down on the play.
Wyatt looked like Velcro that time. He stuck to him, wouldn't let him go, man.
Clock's rolling with 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. That might be the last play.
Yeah, I think that's they're going to wait and kind of go with the wind here.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. We should have 50 points on the board.
That will end the third quarter.
So at the end of the third quarter, the Colts on top 36-14. There's 12 minutes remaining in this one.
Yeah.
Winner will advance to play next week in round 2 of the playoffs against the winner of Star City and Truman. Star City was winning that. Was it 21-7?
24-6, I think. 24-6, I believe, is what the score we got.
28-7 is what Clairman said.
What was that on Blyville score? 28-21, Warren over Blyville. Blyville's playing a good game there. Warren's a perennial state champion, perennial state playoff team. So Blyville's went down there and showing really well. Well, not the third quarter we were looking for. We've been our own worst enemy in this game, and we're still up 3 touchdowns, so that's very fortunate. But we've had a couple times we should have 50 on the board pretty easy. And we had some tough penalties and bad snaps. It's been haunting us tonight.
Appreciate the 302 people that are watching this thing.
Here's an Osceola score. Osceola 20, Perryville 14 in the third quarter.
There's Chris Bell rolling to his right, looking for a receiver, passing over the middle there, and it's incomplete. The flag comes out as the
I don't know if I've ever seen a flop in football, but I believe we just seen a flop right there.
The receiver and Jacavion got tangled up there, and
I think he just took the contact and fell is what I think, because he wasn't that close.
Pass interference.
So pass interference, the call against the Colts, much to the dismay of everyone on this side of the field.
Lots of boos on that one. Here's another Mississippi County team playing tonight. Bismarck's beating Manila 21-0 at halftime. And so EPC right down the road here, they're up 36-26 over Hector in the third quarter. 36-26 EPC over Hector.
That wind just picked up right there, blew in this window.
It's getting colder every minute.
We might have to turn this heat up a little bit. Oh, there's a sack there by Michael Rayner as the quarterback was looking to read that play, and Rayner snuck in on this left side and laid him out.
I think he wished he'd have had a speed reading course right there because he took too long to read that play.
He sure did. Michael Rayner with a big-time play for the defense. Loss of 8 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 18 from the Colts' 48-yard line.
Pocahontas getting things rolling. They're up 42-14 over Lincoln.
have 3 receivers here on the right side. This time Bell keeps it. Great read this time by the quarterback, and he's going to pick up a lot of that lost yardage.
Nolan Williams over there, and Austin Elrod? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So went from 2nd and 18 to about 3rd and 4.
McGee's come roaring back at Gosnell. It's 2016 McGee in the 4th quarter at Gosnell.
So 3rd and 4 for the Pioneers. 10:40 and counting here in the ball game. Oh, it's going to be a penalty against
about one of the first penalties I've seen on them tonight, and they've been pretty disciplined. Not many penalties on Gentry.
So again, the Colts on top, 36-14. They've been without the services of their leading rusher, Kobe Turner, who did not suit up for this one. He's been out. He got hurt last week at Blytheville and has a turf toe.
Yeah.
So they were being tried. He was working, trying to get there this week, but just not able to go. This time Bell
he's looking deep.
Fakes one way, passes over the top. There is a catch by number 13, Addison Taylor. What a catch.
Oh,
we got a little scrum on the
what in this world
field here.
56 is involved. Andrew Lomack.
And the quarterback is down. That's Chris Bell.
Yeah. We got a penalty flag here. Got the ball all the way down on the 4-yard line after a great catch. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. They're going to bring the ball back, looks like. I don't know. Somebody got somebody fired up. The crowd getting into it. Yeah, crowd's ready to fight a little bit too for their coats. Standing up, cheering them on. They're going to take.
And I tell you what, big man who was involved in that, he's one of the most mild-mannered kids on this campus. That was really surprising there. Let's see what they do here on this flag. Super kid. .04 left to go in this contest. The Colts are up 22 points. They're up 36-14. Here's the call. Penalty against unsportsmanlike conduct against Gentry. And so
unsportsmanlike conduct going against the Pioneers. 15-yard penalty. Penalty will be after the play. So the ball was caught for a completed pass on the 4-yard line. 15-yard penalty to push it back to the 19-yard line.
So the ball is going to be spotted at the 19-yard line after the unsportsmanlike conduct on the Pioneer player.
So they're going to mark the penalty from where he caught the ball.
So first and somebody's flag still on the ground out there.
Yeah.
We don't need that. Don't need that out there anymore.
Still 10 minutes to go here in the last quarter, and a lot of extracurricular going on here.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Chris Bell, the quarterback, he wears number 5, number 6. Ty Hayes in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to roll to his left. He looks, passes over the top. There's a receiver in the end zone. He catches it.
Caught the ball
for the touchdown. There is a flag on the play. There is a flag at the 20-yard line. See
like there could be holding there. Or
which way the flag goes.
Well, it's got to bring it back then. Can't give it a touchdown and assess it.
The referee signaled touchdown, but they're talking about it here.
It's got to negate the touchdown.
waiting to see what the call's going to be. There's been no indication yet what the
I
call.
tell you what, these guys have not gotten in any big hurry.
Personal foul, face mask.
Face mask against the
It's going
Colts.
to be against us, so they're going to count the touchdown.
So they're called a face mask penalty against the Colts, so the touchdown is good. So that makes the score 36-20 now with 9:51 left to go in the game. Extra point attempt by number 4, Lee Vang. Snap, hold, kick, and it is good. So 36-21 now, 15-point lead for the Colts with 9:51 left to go in the game.
Letting them get back in the game after those plays and a couple bad snaps. And Quinshawn Perry's kind of encouraging the troops here to let's get this thing going again. And you can't quit playing. You got to play hard all 4 quarters. It's playoff ball. It's not just a regular game.
And I tell you what, right now it's there's still almost 10 minutes left to go in this game, and the wind advantage is in favor of the Gentry Pioneers. We've seen that wind play a factor on several punts here against Gentry in this game.
They're going to have the win the whole last quarter here, and so this game has got a little bit to go before we can say it's a W for the Colts.
And I've been impressed with their kicker, Vang.
They tried to onside it last time.
We've had the ball deep in their territory to score, and have had penalties and turnovers, and right now it's biting us a little bit.
They haven't really stopped us. We just killed ourselves.
Yeah, we've been shooting ourselves in our own foot.
There's a kick, a little short kick. It's going to be there. It's Kavion Williams. He's going to sprint to the left side of the field, runs into his own player there, Michael Rayner, before he is brought down at about the 30. They're going to mark it at the 38-yard line.
Jared James in on that tackle, number 32.
No, they're going to mark it at the 37-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Colts with 9:43.
Colts will have a 1st and 10 from their own 37.
See if we can't get it together and put a touchdown on there and get this thing. One more touchdown would probably be enough.
Michael Rayner in at quarterback. T.J. Scott in the backfield with him. Michael Faison and Elrod over to the right. Stovall in motion. He's going to hand it off to T.J. Scott, and he is tackled there for a loss by number 54.
T.J. Scott
That's
the handoff.
Kaiden Lynch.
Yeah. K-Y-D-O-N, Kaiden Lynch. Or Kaidon Lynch.
Loss of 4.
So
2nd and 14.
missed the block there, and
Tell
loss
you what,
of about 4 on the play.
That white team right there, in the white jersey, got a lot of momentum right now, and they're playing with their hair on fire. So we need to get going here. They got a lot of time. Clock's running just over 9 minutes to go.
Can't charge this either.
No.
You got to get first downs.
Again, Rayner, he's going to hand it off to Stovall. He cuts back up the middle and picks up about 5 or 6 yards on the play.
Going to bring up a 3rd down and about 8.
Oh, we have a Gentry player hurt. He got up and then fell back to the ground.
It's Bennett Roberts. He's their lead tackler, lead defensive guy, and he got up and went right back down. He is in some pain right now. See, maybe got the wind knocked out of him or something. He is pointing over to his, I don't know, maybe an arm or shoulder.
They're wanting to reset the play clock. But I think they're. Here we go. They're trying to get the play clock attention there to reset to 40. Roberts was able to get up, and he's being escorted off the field Hope he is fine.
We haven't done much this half.
So it's been quite half. We get the same points we had when we went in the halftime, so it's been a tough half. But it's not that I don't know if they necessarily stopped us. We've just had a lot of mistakes. Kind of went into a shutdown mode thinking we had it, I think. I don't know. I don't think your coaches would let you do that.
The Colts are going to let the play clock run down a little bit before they run this next play. It's at 15 now. 8:18 on the clock, and it's running. There's a snap to Rayner. He's going to move forward before a big crowd of Pioneers.
Michael Rayner on the quarterback.
Slow him
Bring
down.
up a 4th down.
He's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play to bring up 4th down.
Got another guy getting up kind of slow there, number 25. That's Jonathan Corder. He's already went off injured one time. He's limping a little bit. He has played hard. He's been in on a lot of tackles.
Going to spot that at the 44-yard line. They bring up a 4th down and 3
for the Colts.
for Rivercrest. Both teams still have 3 timeouts on the board.
It's a big 4th down play right here, Coach.
Yes, it is. We have 3 receivers to the right. They're going to go in motion here to the left and reset. TJ Scott in the backfield. Rayner is going to keep it. He's going to run to the left. He's cutting back to the middle. And there's a flag coming in on the field.
They're going to call
He's
holding.
going to be short of the first down marker.
I'm afraid they're going to call holding, and it's going to bring the ball back. I don't know. Colton Ball signaling face mask, which would give us a first down. So let's see what call we get here.
The referee signaled face mask too. I just seen one of the officials, I guess the one who threw the flag there. So I think that's going to be
15 yards and first down.
Personal foul. Oh, hands to
the face. Yeah.
So the penalty against the Pioneers will give the Colts a first down, and the ball is going to be marched up the field about 15 yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Rivercrest at the Gentry 39-yard line. So that was a big play.
That penalty couldn't come at a worse time for them. They've played pretty clean football, but that play right there cost them a turnover on downs. And
they had stopped him short of the first down. And now the clock rolls, and Colts are going to try to eat up some of this clock. There's a handoff to Marcus Slayton, and he cuts back up. He's still on his feet at the 20-yard line. He falls forward inside the 20 to the 19 for another Rivercrest Colt first down.
Oh, that's fun to watch right there.
The big bull.
Caden Coons brings him down, number 18, but man, he just he was toting the water right there, boy.
Woo, mercy.
Yes, sir. Big play there, 6:48, clock running.
You may see more of Marcus here as this drive continues. They're going to let the play clock. It's at 13 now. Slayton is in the backfield with Rayner. And there he is, just as we just said. He's still on his feet. Spins off a tackle, takes it inside the 10. No, it's down.
They're going to call him down. Ball
down
comes
at the
flying
9-yard
out.
line.
Man, he turned over about 4 times trying to get through there like a corkscrew, man. That was powerful running.
He picks up a first down. It's going to be 1st and go for the Colts. And they're going to let this play clock roll down. There's 30 on it right now. It's going to be under 5:45 before they have to snap this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play clock is at 15 now. 5:50 on the clock. There's a snap to Rayner. He's going to hand it off to Slayton.
Why
again.
not? Why
Still
not?
on his feet, and he sees that end zone and takes it in. 9-yard touchdown run by the Bull. Marcus Slayton.
Marcus said, let me show you what to do here.
And he flexes his muscles a little bit at the end of that.
After the penalty, that was all Marcus Slayton right there. And we were talking about that earlier. You know, he was pretty involved in that first series way back at the beginning of the game, and we hadn't seen him much. Well, he He just showed up.
And Marcus has that smile that lights up the whole campus, man. When he's showing that, I guarantee you could see him right there. He was tickled to death to get an opportunity to score there.
And that touchdown's probably going to take us to the second round of the state playoffs.
Oh, Marcus, you can't hardly beat Marcus. He's a great kid. Oh, the kick hits the upright, bounces back.
I thought it was good. I looked away, and next thing I knew, I heard an O, and the ball's bouncing back into play as it hits the upright.
So 42-21 your score with 5:34 left to go in this first-round playoff game. Rivercrest on top. Leland Newsom set to kick off for the Colts into this very strong wind that's been a problem for both teams tonight. Cold wind at that. What did Danny say about the wind? A stupid wind.
Stupid wind.
Stupid cold is what he said.
Stupid cold. I don't know if you're stupid if you're out in it or it just makes you stupid. I don't know.
Again, both these teams are without one of their star players. Kobe Turner out with turf toe, and the player for Gentry out with a broken ankle.
Yeah, number 3 normally wears number 3. Dylan Jarnigan is one of their good players. There's a little pooch kick
by Newsom.
Oh, this could be trouble right here. Look out.
Hayes picks it up off the bounce, and he's still on his feet.
He sure is.
He's at midfield.
Be brought down there.
He's brought down at about the 46-yard line.
Wow.
There's a
Sterling Winston on the tackle, number 18. Did you see a flag over there?
No, it was a yellow tee.
Oh, okay.
Out there.
Yeah, that ball took a weird bounce, but when he grabbed it, he took off with it and picked up a pretty good gain. That's going to put the ball over in our end of the field.
So 5:22 left to go in the game. Gentry has the football, 1st and 10. Quarterback Chris Bell, wearing number 5. He takes the snap, looks over the middle, pass over the middle. It's complete to number 2, Braden Warren. And he's going to take the ball down to the
another flag just thrown in there.
25-yard line. There's a flag that comes in.
What was going on there? They've hit that little pass there 2 or 3, 4 times tonight. Looks like it's going to be against them. Colts players are signaling. I don't know. There was a little bit of blocking going on this side of the ball. I don't know if they caught a hold in there or something.
Illegal block in the back, a 10-yard penalty.
So a penalty against the Pioneers.
A couple big penalties here on the Pioneers late. They've been pretty costly. It was a nice pickup there. Still first down, 10.
There's a
bad snap.
And I believe Chris Bell, rather, is going to fall on it.
Tyshawn Love right there waiting for his opportunity. Fall on that fumble. It just didn't squirt out one more time.
It's been a quiet half for the Colts. They jumped out to a big lead that first half.
Just one touchdown, yeah.
Yeah, as Michael Rayner had tied a career high in rushing, 163 yards in that first. I believe he had 3 touchdowns as well. Ooh, Marcus Slayton. Coming in with the blitz, and I tell you what, the guy that was assigned to block him sure wasn't in a good spot right there, and that was number 6, Ty Hayes.
Ty Hayes caught the wrath of Mr. Slayton.
You know, and Hayes is kind of a small fella out there.
Yeah.
And to try to block Marcus Slayton is a tough task for anybody.
Clock continues to run. We're going to be about 4 minutes at the next snap here. 4 minutes to go in this first-round playoff game. Colts looking pretty good to make it into the second round next week.
Empty backfield for Chris Bell. He rolls to his right. He's looking for a receiver. He throws over the top. It's going to be over the head of number 13, Addison Taylor.
Kevin Morris back there just about had an interception.
4th and 13 for the Pioneers now. I tell you what, these guys have had a long day.
Yeah.
5.5 hour drive to get here. Cold, But they did have a nice bus, though.
They did have a real nice
bus.
I don't know if they're going to stay over here somewhere before they go home, or they'll just pay the guy to drive them home tonight. I'm not sure. They leave here. They leave here at 10 o'clock. They won't be home till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
So 4th and 13. Chris Bell looks deep, passes. Oh, nice catch there by number 7. That's Dylan Owens, the junior.
Was that T.J. Scott or was that Wyatt Landcat? T.J. over there? I thought it was. Couldn't tell if it was 9 or 5.
First down for the Pioneers with 3:40 left to go in the game. They're down 42-21.
Yeah, it's they're running out of minutes. And
they're not getting any hurry.
Running out of quarters. I think they kind of know what's happened. Got that 3-touchdown lead back, and it's kind of been there for most of the night.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Bell rolls right.
He's looking.
Looks over. It's going to be picked off by T.J. Scott in the end zone, and he takes a knee down there. Be a touchback.
That's going to put a bow on it, I think, right there.
So T.J. Scott with an interception for the senior.
Barring a big comeback. Looks like we're going to be playing Star City next week as we check the scores here. They're still up 28-7. So Gosnell did get beat tonight by McGee. Gosnell was up 16-6 at one time, weren't they, in that game, and ended up getting beat tonight. 20-16.
Blyville was losing earlier, too, to Warren, right?
Right, that's correct. Yeah, it's Star City 35, Truman 7 now. So
what is the Pocahontas score? 42-14?
Yeah, Pocahontas broke out. They were in the 40s last I seen a score.
There's Cavante in at quarterback now, and he keeps it. He's going to take it out to the 25-yard line before he's brought down by about 3 Pioneers.
Warren is up 41-20 over Blyville in the 4th quarter, so Warren's going to bring home the victory there, it looks like.
2nd and 4.
And Osceola won. Osceola has won their ball game against Perryville. They'll move on to the 2nd round.
There's 10 on the play clock. Cavante Washington, quarterback, waits the snap. There's the snap. He hands it off to T.J. Scott, and he runs up the middle before he's going to be met there by a crowd of Pioneers. TJ's had a big night tonight. He's rushed the ball pretty good.
He sure has.
He scored touchdown earlier and has had a big interception right there to kind of help seal the deal for the Colts.
Yeah, had to play defense, offense, in Colby Turner's absence and done a really good job.
60 yards rushing on 11 carries.
60 yards rushing on 11 carries for Mr. Scott. There's nobody over there covering Austin Elrod. Oh, great job there by the sophomore to stay in bounds there. He just kind of sat down on his rear end right there before he stepped out of bounds.
Keeps the clock running.
And clock stops momentarily for the first down. Change of move. And it'll start rolling again. 1:15 and counting. This one is just about done.
Pocahontas is a final 56-14 over Lincoln. They had a big second half. Arkadelphia, which could be our foe in a couple weeks, 49-21 win over Clinton tonight. Star City's went final 35-7, so we'll be playing Star City next Friday night right here at Cortez Kennedy Field. Osceola's went final 2014, as we said earlier.
10 seconds on the play clock. We're in the victory formation.
Our favorite formation.
Snap to Devontae. He takes a knee, and that will do it as the time's going to roll out with 35 seconds here in this one.
It's going to bring home a victory in the first round of the playoffs for the Rivercrest Colts, and as we've been talking about, we're going to be here next Friday night taking on Star City as they make the journey up from South Arkansas. And they will be a formidable foe. They're a pretty good team, and so we're going to have to be ready to play some ball next week and have to work on some of these penalties and some of these snaps, and had a couple turnovers in big spots tonight that we'll need next week.
Looks like forecast is right now for next Friday, high of 51, low of 27. So
we could get a lower wind to be good, and there's the victory as the teams shake hands there at midfield, and we will look forward to bringing you action next Friday night. Great job, Colts. Great job.
Next Friday night, back at home.
You guys have a good weekend. We're going to get out of here and let you enjoy your Friday night. You deer hunters have a good day in the morning. Get a big one, and be safe out there. We'll see you next Friday night for more state playoff action right here at Colts.